Hi, my name is Dwayne, and thanks for taking the time to improve your chances of getting the job of your dreams. Here's a little about myself. I worked in human resources for a major corporation for a decade or so, and during that time I interviewed many people. Now I own my own business, and when I go out and promote the business and make sales calls and such, you know what it feels a lot like? You guessed it. It feels a lot like an interview. So what I'm going to share with you is how to apply the sales and marketing techniques that we use in business all the time to your interview strategy. Now, let me explain to you why this is important. One expert claims that the recession cost the United States 8 million jobs. The same expert estimates that by the end of 2010, 1.2 million jobs will be added to the economy. And by the end of 2011, another 2 million jobs will be added. And now do the math. This means that we will gain only in the next couple of years 3.2 million jobs. But what it also means is that 5 million people will still be out of work. I don't want you to be one of those 5 million people. So I'm going to share with you sales marketing techniques that work, and you will understand how to apply them to your next interview. Now, this will give you an advantage over the others who are interviewing for the same job, and I believe that if you win the interview, you will get the job. So let's get started. Now, you read in my blog about Rosser Reeves and how he pioneered the concept of a USP, or unique selling proposition. He promoted the concept that there are basically three types of USPs as they relate to advertising. Let's look at each type one at a time. Now, the first type of USP goes like this. Buy this product and you get. Now, an example of this type of USP was the product, or is the product, Head and Shoulders. Now, the USP there was buy Head and Shoulders and you'll get rid of dandruff. And as a result, many bottles moved off the shelves because people, in essence, felt that if they bought this product, they'd never have dandruff again. Well, any shampoo would have probably gotten the same results, but the USP worked. Here's another example of USP where it speaks to a specific benefit. The product is called Oil of Olay. Women were told if they bought and used this product, they would get younger looking skin. And that's all it took for them to go out and buy the product. This is a very, very powerful technique. Now, we can apply this first type of a USP when interviewing. Instead of saying buy this product and you get, in essence we say hire me and you'll get someone who can add a specific value to the organization. Now, what specific skill and knowledge or value you bring to the table, well, you have to determine that. In essence, you have to answer this question. Why would I hire myself? Let me say that again. Why would I hire myself? Find the answer to that question, and you are taking the first step in convincing someone else to hire you. Now, the second type of USP is buy this product because it is unique. Now, an example of this type of a USP is the product M&Ms. M&Ms are unique because, as their USP says, they melt in your mouth, not in your hand. No other candy bar could say that. So the question is, what is unique about you? It could be your education, it could be your career path that's different than most others. Whatever it is, you have to make sure that the employer understands why you are different. You know, once I interviewed as a candidate for a job in human resources, the external candidate knew very little about the organization. They didn't know as much as I knew about the people, the culture, the products that the organization made. So for that job interview, my USP was promote me because I understand how things work here. You see, that was what made me unique. That was what made me different than the external candidate. And you know what? I got the job. So the question is, what is unique about you? That's what you need to determine. And again, Answering the question, why would I hire myself, is a very important question to ask. Why would you hire yourself? Understanding your uniqueness is the first step in convincing someone else to hire you. Now, the third type of USP is, it goes something like this. Everyone, or at least important people, buy this product. Now, this is the most overused type of USP in advertisement, because over and over and over again, you'll see people on TV and radio and whatever. You'll hear them on radio, and you get this famous sports personality or Hollywood personality, and they're promoting a product. Well, we can do the same thing when interviewing. Simply give examples of reputable people or organizations who you have worked for or worked with. You can use community-based or charitable organizations to do this. One interviewee who was active in organizing volunteers for a faith-based organization used the following USP. At such and such a place, I motivated people to work for more than just money. My, what a powerful USP that was. It told the employer that as a manager, this person would be able to get people to work not just for money, but for a cause. Well, use this time-tested method and apply at least one type of USP to your next interview. Now, let's review what we've discussed so far. Create a USP about yourself that tells the interviewer one of three things: what skills, knowledge, and experience you bring. Or, number two, what makes you unique from other candidates. Or, number three, your association with reputable organizations or people. Now that you know a bit about USPs, I want to share with you how to use your USP before or prior to your next interview. You know, others interviewing for this job will not know the secret that I'm about to share with you. Now, the foundation of this secret is based on some solid sales philosophy. You see, most salespeople know that people buy from people that they know and trust. It's all about relationships. They know that focusing on relationships is better than focusing on products and services. Now, if you want to sell a lot of stuff, simply build and maintain relationships. They also know that warm sales are easier than cold sales, that selling to friends is much easier than selling to strangers. Did you notice the common thread here? Yeah, it's all about relationships. Selling is all about relationships, is more about relationships and less about products and services. I'm going to show you how many salespeople develop and maintain relationships so that people are more likely to buy from them instead of their competition. Then I'm going to show you how to do the same so that your interviewer will know and trust you more than he or she will trust others who interview for the same job. Now, to access the rest of this lesson, I want you to go back to my blog at www.getjobnow.wordpress.com. Then click on Relationship Marketing 1. This method will give you a competitive advantage. It will put you in a better position, much better position, to win the interview. Win the interview, you'll get the job. See you in a minute.